The modern day takes up a lot of resources. Like even whilst you're, watching stuff with your family or even your adult Japanese cartoons, the world takes up a lot of resources. Whilst you're on your battle station with all your consoles and all that shit, there's a whole other side of the world where people are dying because they have lack of resources or something. I didn't read the articles, but war takes up a lot of resources. You've got bullets, fucking tanks, the hammer of dawn. That's big. It takes up a lot, and I was wondering, could you win a war with using as little as possible? I think it's a valid question. So we're gonna do that in Gears of War 1, because where else am I going to do it? I'm not going to start a war. I'm going to be completely honest, I don't even know if this is possible. I'm doing the ancient technique of just fucking winging it, and I'm going to record my progress. I'm not going to show every fight because the video would be 4 hours long, but yeah. So I guess the first rule, and I guess the ultimate rule for all of this is to shoot as little as possible, and we're gonna aim for less than 100 bullets used for this entire run. And when I say complete run, I mean in the sense of how a speedrunner who speedruns this game would. Running and avoiding enemies, because technically that's the least wasteful way of completing the game, right? No resources being used. Clean. So this is something we're going to see very often of just Dom. I can't. Dom likes to just not cooperate at all. I need Dom to kill the guy in here. You're supposed to shoot him or throw a grenade, but I can't do any of those. And I don't think I'll be able to punch him either, so we need Dom to do anything. I can't exactly say I don't blame him for not doing anything, because I'd be the exact fucking same. Okay, I gave up, so I just reset. Lol out. Okay, so we got Dom to get over here, and finally, I'm gonna be honest, there's 2 more attempts that I cut out, because we just get to the same situation where we get to this guy and we just stand still. Marcus and Dom basically remind me of Resident Evil 4. Marcus is Leon and Dom is just Ashley. Marcus does all the work, and whilst Dom, aka Ashley, just stands there and does nothing and then eventually just dies. Well, the first of many, honestly. I'm gonna get used to seeing that red screen. And there we are. Okay, so as of right now, all the melees take 2 hits, and I'm gonna try and stay away from the chainsaw just because I want to be green, man. It's not a fucking solar panel chainsaw, so it's not viable, not healthy, not energy clean, all that shit. Only green in the sea of red blood. That is fucking poetry. There we go. So most of the fights are gonna be just punching and meleeing people. Unfortunately, it's not the most entertaining to watch, so I will be skipping, at least cutting a lot of the fights out afterwards. But yeah. Well, welcome to what most of my gameplay is looking like, by the way. Just fucking running away and dying. Running away, and this is all I'm doing. I'm fucking wasting my life. I've just remembered you can run past these guys if you just stay on the right side. You have to kill the next 3 dudes that are coming up. But I basically just wasted all my time, trying to kill those previous people. I speedrun this game regularly, by the way, just to show how low the bar is for trying to beat any of my records. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed about how long that took me. I'm overestimating just how hard this is going to be. It's just the sheer amount of enemies. I cannot fucking wait. Sarcasm, by the way. I cannot fucking wait to go against grenaders. You know, the fucking enemies with shotguns. I can't wait for that. Alright, we're gonna try and deal with grub holes. I'm not gonna use any grenades. We're just gonna melee, and if you believe in the gods, I only hope that they are looking over me. Because I feel like this could get really out of hand really quickly. Just like that. It just takes like, oh fuck, it's all over there. It just takes like one extra dude to like just decide he doesn't want to get hit, and that's it for me. At the very least, I'm being very polite of them. It's being they are being very polite to go back. Where did he go? Stop. We are good, man. As I was saying, at least they're being very like clean and going back down the hole they came. That's very polite of them. The nice thing is that we're allowed to completely just avoid some of these fights, which is technically the most like conservative way to play, I guess. Like, you're conserving all the ammo. It's bulletless so far. It's clean. You can't be mad with it. You can't go wrong with it. Okay, if you were speedrunning this bit, you can just throw a grenade and completely avoid the fight. You can do that like the entire game, but Jesus, that's a lot of it. Run away. Please. Okay. I think we're going to see this a lot for this next section. Hey, we made it. So I suspect I'm going to die at this next section quite a lot as well, unless I get extremely lucky. Fuck. Okay, we made it. Assuming I don't get, like, ass blasted by the shotgun in this next room. Okay, we've got Cole. He should help us out a lot. At least of just getting through this game. Considering I still can't shoot, well, there's gonna be a little complication coming up. Oh yeah, the wrenches are easy as shit. You just punch these little fuckers. Bro, thinks he's Cardi again. Okay, so here's where things get a little complicated. This is Cedar, and we have no choice but to shoot. That's just like one big bullet, right? Like, okay, so I'm gonna skip this next Cedar because I'm trying to find ways to complete this game using as little as possible. I understand that using the Hammer of Dawn is like the equivalent of just like throwing the sun at someone, which is a little more than the bare minimum. It's kind of everything. So I have no way around that, but I'm going to count that as 2 shots because I took 2 separate like aims and lock-ins. So we have 98 shots left. There's literally no way I can get through this game without doing that. So we're going to count that as 2. Because it was like one big bullet from the sun and then another one. It's like a 50 cal, but like a long stretch. I know on like literally the very first needing to use the right trigger, I'm already like moving goalposts. But I'm going to make up for it by skipping the Cedar here. So that saves us 2 extra shots, the Hammer of Dawn, which will stop us from doing 4. So, you know, improvements. We're already learning, we're already developing. Alright, I don't really have a choice to do this again, but that's 3. That is shot 3. And then 4, because we need to lock on again. Unfortunately, there's literally nowhere near it, and we're going to have to use the Hammer of Dawn again soon again. Because of this game. Just to kill some drones. Which is annoying, to say the least. Alright, so there's going to be a lot of uses of the Hammer of Dawn here. I'm gonna hope to God that the bots do something about the flying fox, I forgot what they're called. I'm gonna be as efficient as possible, but if I use the Troika, all my 100 bullets would go, like, immediately. Okay, I can drive by. But, yeah. Okay, once again, more resources are going to have to be used. At least one Hammer of Dawn and a grenade, which I'm just going to count the grenade as like one thing. I think it's going to be easier just to like count things as like a weapon. More than anything else. So,
Hey Cole, there.
yeah. Whoa.
It's all clear.
Alright, we're in Act 2. Only 10 things have been used so far, so realistically we're on target to doing this. Which, I mean, that's always good, can't complain about that. Alright, so we're going to have to rely on our bots, which is very hit or miss, quite literally. We're just going to have to stand here and wait. Ow. Bed, please. Attack. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Oh, there we go, bro. The most intense gunfight you've ever seen.
Engage. Affirmative.
There we go, finally. Fucking hell. Alright. Jesus, that was loud. Okay, so we have the big fight coming up. I was hoping maybe the boom shot was like more efficient at punching, but it's not. I'm scared because there's 2 snipers that need to die, and I legitimately don't know how long that's going to take. So we might be here a while. Again, which is becoming a common theme.
Can't get a target.
And no enemies are spawned nearby. They're all crowding together as one because they know what I'm trying to do. Yeah, the boom shot shows like no difference when it comes to damage, which is really unfortunate. Alright, I'm terrified for next part. Normally if you're speedrunning, you just run up, boom shot the grill hole and run through. The issue this time is that there's a torrent, which is loud by the way. I might have to turn it down. We can't use a boom shot. And there's a torrent that won't die. Jesus. We might be here an actual while. But run. Okay, I think we made it. Surprisingly, I didn't die a lot, but it was just a lot of sitting and waiting for the bot.
Let's get that vehicle.
Why the loud music? I just spent a lot of time waiting, and like waiting for the bots to do stuff. So, you know.
Same old shit. Franklin here.
I guess it wasn't that bad at all. I can sort of rely on the bots, but like not heavily, which is kind of annoying, but better than nothing, I guess. Shocking.
Shoot every propane tank you see from now on. We need a light.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to use another sniper shot coming up. I forgot to roll. Anyways, I'm gonna have to use another sniper shot here for next propane. For this next propane tank. And then try and not get ass blasted by this grenader. We're good. Thankfully, like, you can run past so many enemies in Gears 1 that it's helping out so fucking... I thought I was going to die and it helps so much just being able to run past everybody. We're going to do a speedrun strat where you just put the fucking spotlight on the other end, reload checkpoint, and run through. It's not the coolest thing, but it saves time.
Marcus. It's Marcus.
I have no idea why people still try to like survive down here, and wherever the fuck this is. Like, the common theme of every Gears of War is just everything getting destroyed constantly. Like, it must be fucking miserable. I don't know why. Like, how do you even fucking live during this shit? You know what? If I was a stranded or a survivor or whatever you want to call them, I feel like I would just be that fucking meme of the guy screaming about the fact that he lives in Birmingham.
I just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole! Do you know what I mean?
Alright man, we're in this boring part of the game. I'm just gonna drive through all these without using the UV torrent. Mainly because like, the driving is easy. But like, also, UV torrent in my eyes technically counts as a resource, which would go towards the canter. So, yeah. We're just gonna fucking cruise through. Okay, a lot of the bullets are gonna be used here. There's 3 separate E-holes that I need to clear up, which would be more efficient to clear up other than like wait for the enemies to come out. I could realistically sit here and wait for the bots to kill everything, but I'm not even kidding. Like, we would get another Gears game be released before that ever happens. So, for my sake, because, like, I have shit to do, we're gonna just shoot. I hope that got the heat hole. It did. So that's 3 rockets and 1 bullet so far, I believe. It's gonna take another 2 here. There is a torrent I could use, but that's just gonna just deplete all my bullets that I can use. So I'm gonna also show every bullet I use, but yeah, this is gonna be costly. Alright, that was pricey. I only missed like 1 shot, I think. So, I'd say that was worth it. I think it's like 30 something bullets we've used as a whole. Which, to say we're going into Act 3, we should be okay. Should. Keyword should. Okay, like, straight up, the first 6 or 7 minutes of the beginning of Act 3, you don't actually have to fight a single enemy. You encounter wrenches, but you can just straight up run past them. And that's what you do in speedrun. But just like, you don't have to do anything for the first 6 or 7 minutes. It's basically just a fucking Telltale game. You're like The Walking Dead. You like select your fucking like option to speak. That's all fucking Gears is at the beginning of Act 3. Alright, welcome to literally the most pointless part of the game. You just sit here and do nothing. Thrilling. We have boomers next. I have a sneaking suspicion that this is going to take not many attempts, but like, this isn't going to be a first attempt thing, because these boomers, like, for whatever reason, especially on Insane, when I was doing Insane speed, precisely my point, precisely my fucking point. Bruh. There, alright. How long do you think it's going to take for the boss to kill this boomer? Okay, so that is the end for the mines. Now we just need to go down to the fucking actual caves, where we'll be doing the Act 3 skip. which should save a lot of time and more importantly a lot more bullets. Okay, Act 3 skip. This is there's two variations of this skip actually. I'm going to leave the whole skip in for people who may have not seen it, but there's two variations of this skip. One for difficulty casual and one for difficulty insane. I actually found the insane a lot easier. I don't know why. I think it's something about it being a little bit more technical, like keeps my head straight, I guess. But essentially, all we're gonna do is, as you've seen, go out to bounds, and there's a little there. I think, yeah, I can never get it right. I still need to practice it more to like be consistent. But we're gonna wait to fall, right on cue, and as it goes white, pause. Well, that should be the right location. Yes, there we go. So basically, you skip like half of Act 3. We need to stay close to Little Rock here. Okay, corpse of fight. This will take up a lot of bullets. So obviously, I show every bullet that I use. So I'm going to show the whole fight. But like, we could use like 30 bullets here, like genuinely. I don't know what to like fill up this part with, because not everyone wants to see corpse of fight. So have some Subway Surfers gameplay. That's what you like, right? Right? Alright, I downloaded like a half-an-hour gameplay video for that little joke. It's not even that funny, I just did it, but regardless, we did it. Whoopee. Yippee! So, I've, like, multiple times I've said that I'm gonna get destroyed a lot in this next area. In this part, I mean it. Fucking big, scary, large, huge area. It has a lot of just mean guys. I'm trying to stalk, I'm trying to think of the Theron guard. They have a lot of Theron guards. And
Just the wind.
I have my fists. These are like heavily trained, like look at them. These are like heavily trained like guards, and I'm running in there quite literally bringing a fist to a gunfight. So here's the mini compilation of me dying. First try, man, we did it first try. Ignore previous runs, it's propaganda or some shit. So that is the end of Act 3, which we have like what, 60 something bullets left? Like, yeah, 60, like 30 something bullets left. I could literally look back right now, but I'm too lazy. And we need to fight a ram still. I'm a little spooked. I'm a little scared, I can't lie. And we have a berserker, and we have at least one cedar. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. The interesting part is I haven't actually, like, I'm editing this like as we go. I haven't like run through the whole footage and counted the bullets yet. So I'm currently watching my own footage like in anticipation for me to overdo it. Because I genuinely was gonna do like a melee only run, but like I found out that's literally not possible, unfortunately. Like I wanted to genuinely sit there and punch a berserker, but Flurby, the NE% world record holder, he did some science, some fucking tomfoolery, and he found out that's not possible for me. So the best we're gonna get is like as least resources used as possible, sort of thing. And with that in mind, we are doing 5 acts of a game that is designed for you to, you know, use resources and shit. So I can't really be surprised, but I'm being so dumb by not just going through the footage and counting 100 bullets. This is the fucking suspense I'm feeling because I don't want to do another run of a basically melee only run. I don't want to do that again. Please, look how tedious this is. Especially when you've got dog shit movement. Alright, Hammer Dawn's going to have to use twice here. And I know it's going to have to be 2 more resources we're going to have to use later for the Berserker. We're calling it close now. We are cutting it close. I'm feeling the sweats. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay, once again, I'm gonna die. A fucking shitload.
Rip this door.
There. I do not miss doing that part on Insane at all. The actual like quick strat is to just straight up tag them with grenades, which would obviously not be possible in this, but yeah, yucky. So now it's time to do what I do best, and it's die to Berserkers. One day I will figure Berserkers out, but it's gonna be a while from now because I refuse to sit down and learn anything. Alright, I've cut out a lot of the run-ups to Dimension simply just because nothing of interest really happens. It's just combat after combat after combat of punching, and then me dying because I forget that shotguns exist and I just charge people head on. So here we are. I should probably also mention that because I like to be authentic when it comes to like challenges and stuff, because it's very easy for like anyone just saying it's like used a full melee or whatever and not show the full thing. I'm probably going to end up adding like the entire uncut run in the description as an unlisted video, just for like any skeptics out there, because to be fair, I just I like having just the footage out there anyways, so yeah. Especially with like things like speedrunning as well, like I almost feel like there's an increasing amount of people who just straight up fake stuff, and faking can be okay sometimes, of course, but I want to try and be as real as I can for this, so yeah. I just like to keep it like a speedrun, just as like raw as possible. So I'm actually gonna make sure I put like a full recording in the unlisted in the description. Also, I have to be honest, I kind of hate Act 4, mainly because I'm also very inconsistent with it, especially when it comes to like speedruns and stuff. But like, I just don't find the whole house section that interesting in general. So yeah, I'm definitely not biased at all. But like, the entire house section is just a fight after fight after fight. There's no real difference other than the location, I guess. And I think everyone gets the idea by now, I guess. Speaking of speedrun killers, welcome to the little, I guess, hold section where you gotta defend the house. My tactic for this is just stand by the door and wait, because to be fair, they do come in like one at a time once the I guess the breacher, I guess. You see they're already like waiting. But they come one at a time, and Dom actually does a surprising amount of damage when it's like just a normal, I guess, alleyway. I saw that coming from a fucking mile away. You know, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Like, just fucking spontaneously combusting. Okay, after a kind of embarrassing long time, we finally made it to the end of Act 4. All we gotta do is punch through these last few guys and run. And we have made it. Now I can... No, I still need to use my torp bows on the Reavers. I think this is going to be cutting it really fucking close. Like, really fucking close. Okay, I think Act 5 is one of the easiest acts. I also just found out that... I thought I was going to die. I just found out that the torp bow is actually a one-hit kill on normal enemies when you hit them. See? I've been doing this double hitter for so long. I'm a fucking dumbass. I can't lie, I'm editing this right now. I am fucking terrified of how many shots I have left. I was so convinced that I had this. I think I fucked up. Alright. What have we learned? Can the game be done with less than like 100 resources? Yes. Because I missed some other shots too. Like on the corpse, there are like little trap things I pre-shot. The other thing we learned is to, like, you know, do the basics when it comes to preparing. To say my goal was to do a melee only run, honestly, going 4 over, I can take it. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I want to thank you for watching if you made it this far. This is like the first video I've ever edited in my life. This is the first video I've ever made. This is a first for a lot of things for me, and I know there's a lot of areas to improve, and I know it's like over half an hour long, but I'm still really happy with this. because I think it's a nice place to start for a first time. So thank you so much if you watched all the way, and I hope you're doing great. And I'm really proud of you for whatever you're trying to do. And I mean it.